Hello, my dear children. How are you? Are you fine these days? So, I'm supposed that you all are fine. So, let's go to the lesson today for grade 7 students. Uh, this is the topic past continuous tense. This is one of tense that you have to learn in grade 7. So, in this lesson, we are going to learn the introduction of past continuous tense and what are the places that we can use past continuous tense, what are the examples, and if someone asks you a question in past continuous tense, then how can you give the answer? So these are the components in this lesson that we are going to learn today. So first let's move to the introduction. Used to describe something that was happening continuously in the past. Past continuous tense is used to describe something, that means some action that was happening continuously in the past. That means that action was started in the past and it was continued in some period of the past. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි past continuous tense එක භාවිතා කරන්නේ මෙන්න මේ වගේ ක්‍රියාවක් විස්තර කරන්න. ඒ කියන්නේ අතීත කාලයේ පටන් ගත්ත ක්‍රියාවක් කිසියම් කාල සීමාවක් දක්වා කරමින් තිබුණා කියලා කියන්නේ අපි past continuous tense. Because this is a past tense, so the action should be started in the past. මේක අපි අතීත කාලයෙන් කතා කරන නිසා අදාළ ක්‍රියාව අතීත කාලෙදි තමයි පටන් ගන්න තියෙන්නේ and should be continued some period. සහ ඒ ක්‍රියාව කිසියම් කාලයක් කෙරෙමින් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. That's why we call this tense is past continuous tense, right? Now there are some examples here. She was learning English. Here, the learning English is in this sentence the action is learning and it was started in the past. Make sentence එකේ action එක ක්‍රියාව තමයි learning ඉගෙන ගැනීම. එතකොට ඒක පටන් අරන් තියෙන්නේ අතීත කාලේ. She was learning කියලානේ කියන්නේ. she was learning English. ඇය ඉංග්‍රීසි ඉගෙන ගන්න පටන් අරගනිමින් තිබුණා. එතකොට the action has been started in the past. That's why we have used was. And the subject is singular, so we have selected the singular be verb. It is the was. She was learning English. Second example, it was raining yesterday evening. ඊයේ හවස වහිමින් තිබුණා. So the action had been done continuously. ක්‍රියාව කෙරෙමින් තිබිලා තියෙනවා. They were going to the library. ඔවුන් පුස්තකාලයට යමින් හිටියා. So the continuously the action has been done. So that's why we have inserted here ing to the verb. Right. අපි මේක තවදුරටත් වැඩිපුර ඉගෙන ගනිමු. Where do we use past continuous tense? That means in which places or in which situations that we can use past continuous tense. Actions that were began in the past. The action should be started in the past and were continuing for a period of time in past. In simply, we can explain this one like this. The action or the particular verb should be started in the past and were continuing for a period of time in past. ක්‍රියාව අතීත කාලයේදී පටන් අරගෙන කිසියම් කාල සීමාවක් දක්වා කෙරෙමින් තිබිලා තියෙනවා නම් අන්න ඒ වගේ අවස්ථාවකදී අපි past continuous tense එක භාවිතා කරලා තමයි sentences ලියන්න ඕනේ. These are some examples. Saheli was reading a book. Saheli පොතක් කියවමින් හිටියා. So, reading a book. Saheli has started to read a book in the past and was continued for a period of time. Saheli පොතක් කියවන්න පටන් අරන් තියෙන්නේ අතීත කාලයෙන් සහ ඇය ඒක කිසියම් කාල සීමාවක් දක්වා කරමින් ඉඳලා තියෙනවා. ඒක නිසා අපි කියනවා Saheli පොතක් කියවමින් හිටියා. Saheli was reading a book. Second one, they were cleaning the classroom. So, they has started to clean the classroom in the past and it was continued for a period of time. Right? ඔවුන් පන්ති කාමරය පිරිසිදු කරන්න පටන් අරගෙන තිබුණා සහ ඔවුන් එක කිසියම් කාල සීමාවක් දක්වා කරමින් හිටියා. ඒක නිසා අපි ඒක කියනවා they were cleaning in the classroom. ඔවුන් පන්ති කාමරය පිරිසිදු කරමින් සිටියා. The teacher was teaching a lesson. Teacher lesson එක උගන්වමින් හිටියා. හැමතිස්සම කිසියම් ක්‍රියාවක් කරමින් හිටියා කියලා තමයි අපි මේ tense එකෙන් කියන්නේ. There is a structure that we have to use when we write a sentence in past continuous tense, right? This is the positive form. ඇත යන අර්ථයෙන් කිසියක් ක්‍රියාවක් කරමින් හිටියා කියලා කියන්න අපිට structure එකක් තියෙනවා. There is a relevant structure. So when we write a sentence, we have to use this structure. This is the first one, subject. Second one was over. If the subject is singular, you have to use was. If the subject is plural, you have to use were. And then verb plus ing and rest. Now there is a sentence, I was traveling by train. Here the subject is I. Because I is a singular noun, we have used was. Then the verb is travel and it has to be inserted ing because it is a continuous action. කිසියම් ක්‍රියාවක් කරමින් ඉන්නවා කියලා කියන්න ඕන නිසා අපි මෙතෙන්ට අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ing දාන්න ඕනේ. The rest is by train. There are some more examples in positive form. I was making dinner when she arrived. The children were laughing. They were waiting for the bus. I was watching television. He was having a bath. Now, let's move to the negative form. Same structure, but we have to use not in the middle of the structure. Right? Subject was a verb, not verb plus ing rest. Keep in mind, you have to use not after was or were. So, if we use contracted form, we can say wasn't or weren't. කෙටි කරලා ලියනවා නම් was not එකට දැම්මොත් wasn't, were not එකට දැම්මොත් weren't. Here you can see the example, I was not watching television. So the subject is I, the be verb is was, not, then the verb plus ing, watch plus ing, watching. The rest is television. These are another examples. I was not playing cricket yesterday. He wasn't eating white rice. I wasn't running in the park at 9 o'clock. He wasn't crossing the road. They weren't watching television last night. This is the question form. If we have to ask a question in past continuous tense, we have to use this structure. So you have to use was, over, subject, verb plus ing, rest. Look at the example question. Was he studying all night again? So the relevant be verb is was, subject he, verb plus ing, studying. The rest is all night again. There are some more questions. Was the baby crying a lot today? Were we talking too loud last night? Were the boys working in the garden? Were they staying with their parents? What was she thinking about last night? Now, let's learn how to answer a question in past continuous tense. Past continuous tense එකෙන් ප්‍රශ්නයක් ගහුවම අපි කොහොමද answer එක දෙන්න ඕනේ? Were they clean in the classroom? The question is, were they clean in the classroom? ඔවුන් පන්ති කාමරය පිරිසිදු කරමින්ද හිටියේ. So we can give the answer like this. If it is a yes answer, we can say yes, they were. If it is not, we can say no, they weren't. Now we have learnt past continuous tense and the forms of it: positive form, negative form, question form. Now let's move to pupils book activities. Turn to page number 92. There is a simple introduction for positive form and negative form, and so far we have learned the basic structures and examples of these forms. So you can do activity 6 and 7 in your grammar book. After that, you have to do workbook activities also. So take out your workbook and turn to page number 56. There are 3 activities: activity 2, 3, 4, using this past continuous tense. So as you have learned this lesson, you can do these activities easily. That is the end of the lesson today. So thank you children, and goodbye.